Hey guys, Jake Knuppel here today with Mortgage Nerds.
Scott Bonovich with Mortgage Nerds as well.
Today we want to talk to you about appraisal waivers, how to get them. Scott, what's the process of, if I'm bringing in 20%, I'm looking at a property, what do we do from that point?
Yeah, huge competitive advantage if you can get an appraisal waiver. And really what that means is, obviously if you're purchasing a home, you're going to be required 20% or greater. So this is really kind of a shout out to anybody who's planning on maybe putting it down or taking equity from the sale of the home. But again, there's a couple bullet points, but one of the main ones obviously is it's going to save you time and money. Mm-hmm. And by that I mean right now in this market, because there's only so many appraisers here in the area, they're all very busy. It can take 2 to 3 weeks to get an appraisal back. So you sit there kind of playing the waiting game. The other reason is when we say it saves you money, well, there's a cost associated with an appraisal. So that can be anywhere from $500 to $700 depending on financing and so forth. So time and money is reason enough to want to contact this. But there is a third, probably a more important reason in this competitive market, and that is what?
Really, it makes your offer more competitive to the listing agent and to the seller, right? What that really looks like is it makes you stand out, because you can walk in with an offer and say, I have an appraisal waiver on this property because I'm putting 20% down. We know the value has been accepted already through the data system that we have to run appraisals or pre-approvals through and everything like that. The offer can get accepted in a faster process, right?
Yeah, because in the end, it doesn't matter if a house is listed for $300,000 and I'm willing to pay $350. That sounds great, right? On paper, that looks great. But if you're worried about that house appraising out at $350, then it's just a number.
Yeah.
So I think what we're seeing as lenders here, as we get offers coming in, we're seeing creative ways, obviously, to make an offer stand out. And a lot of times what we're seeing is even appraisal waiver contingencies. So, and we all have examples of that, but last weekend I had one where they put in a strong offer, but they also put in there, I think it was like a $5,000 appraisal waiver contingency.
Yep.
So that means if it doesn't appraise out to that purchase price, they'll cover, the borrower will cover out of their pocket up to $5,000 to make up the difference.
Yep.
So what you can eliminate with an appraisal waiver is your offer that is an example at $350.
Yep. If
you ran it and got an appraisal waiver,
you don't need one, right? So
exactly.
It cuts that time out, and that's really what the process of. Everything might be done on the financing side of things, but we're waiting on third-party items, title, appraisal, home all that other good stuff that goes into it. We're waiting on those additional items. With an appraisal waiver, you don't need to wait, right? We can either close earlier if all parties are willing to agree. Most of the time, it's just convenience of you don't have to have that stress of, in this market, of it appraising out or not appraising out.
Yeah, it's fear of the unknown.
Right.
You don't know what you don't know. And again, if you're eliminating that fear and the seller can know, so you mean if I accept this offer at that purchase price, I don't have to be concerned if it's going to appraise or not? Nope, they got a waiver. That's gold.
Yep.
That is amazing. Yep. So, if anybody's in that situation right now where you're even considering putting 20% down or more, you really have to reach out to us, because it's not a guarantee, but it's worth us taking a look at. There's no cost or obligation.
Yep.
But in this competitive market, that little thing, and it's not very little, but that alone can set you apart from any of the other offers.
Agreed.
Really
100%.
So
100%.
It's huge.
That's why just give us a call. Let us run the numbers. Let's plug in the address that you might be looking at, and we'll go from there. Don't forget, guys, mortgages are complex.
Let Mortgage Nerds give you the answers you need.